Welcome to Women Talking Balls.
Yes.
Hey.
There's a lot of music.
How everybody doing today?
All is well. All is well.
Ooh, all right. Welcome to Women Talking Balls. This is a podcast that provides women a space to share their love of sports from a woman's perspective. And of course, men, you know you are welcome because we love you too.
Oh, we love you too.
We are here at Status Network inside the 404,
Beautiful.
inside the city of Atlanta. Before we get started, we will give everyone a few seconds to click like and share today's episode with your friends and family. Remember, we are live on Facebook and YouTube every Monday at 6 p.m. and follow us on all social media platforms. Make sure to hit the notification button on YouTube and the star on Facebook so that you can be notified when we go live. If you or anyone you know have a product or a business that you would like for us to showcase on the podcast, please email us at womentalkingballs@gmail.com. And we're
Yes.
I am the lady, Boss Lady B, representing the 404.
That's it. That's it. That's
To
it.
my left. Who we got?
Of course, we got Ann from the A.
That's it.
That's
That's it. Hey, and I'm Dawn from Decatur, where it's greater, baby. You already know.
And I am Tiki Wiki, and you know I'm Georgia Pizza.
That's right. All right, so that is the crew, and the sponsor for today's episode is Forever and Company. All right, so their mission is providing timeless fashion. Forever and Company allows everyday versatility by merging classic feels and sporty apparel. Through exclusivity, they're going to change the face of loyalty because family is forever. So if you want to check out their apparel, you can find them on Twitter at ForeverCo, Instagram and TikTok at forever.co. So sponsorship today is Forever and Company. So go check out their apparel, y'all.
Go support them.
Go support them. All right. Here we
Support
go.
the young entrepreneur.
That's it. That's it. So what we got next, y'all?
Yes.
Let's recap.
We're gonna recap?
We're gonna do a little recap.
All right.
Of the NBA playoffs.
Oh boy. Oh boy. It's been
got?
interesting.
Yeah.
It's been
We had
interesting.
some interesting stuff going on.
Look at this right here. What is that?
My goodness.
Look at that. They looking sad. Boy, they looking sad.
I don't think that was a good shot for LeBron.
That's what I said. Why they let LeBron hit? Show that
Ball spot.
ball spot.
Man.
We're going to start with that. The Three Stooges.
Okay.
Yes. This is the first time since 2005. What?
They had
LeBron, Katie, or Steph Curry
Yep.
has not been in the second round.
yeah, and that's something.
Watching from home.
Watching from home, sitting on the couch.
Watching from home. Since 2005.
Yeah.
Another little dirt. The Lakers fired their
I
head
have no
coach.
idea.
Not only the head coach, his whole entire
Entire
staff.
staff.
Wow.
I wonder what that
After 2 seasons.
directive came down from.
LeBron.
You think LeBron told him to fire him?
Yes.
Yes.
But why would they fire them and they won? They won the very first in-season tournament. They was the champs.
That didn't mean
In-season
anything.
tournament don't
that don't count.
count.
We done forgot about that.
They got their prize for that.
They got their prize for that. Well,
So
baby,
LeBron said, we need a new coach and a whole coaching staff.
LeBron better get someone to sit down.
He
Yeah,
the
that's what I
coach
think.
killer. He the coach killer.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
That's
it.
not the first coach he said.
That's
Let's
not
go.
the first. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. That's not
Come
the first
on,
coach.
LeBron, stop being like that.
Yeah.
Get a brother a chance.
Get a brother a chance.
I mean, really, is firing the coach the problem? Is that gonna make the team better?
Tiki, you know what you said. For some reason, I just don't think the Lakers had that good fit.
Fits.
I don't think they gel that good together.
The roster? You talking about the team?
Yeah,
Right.
the team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But then
Right.
LeBron pick his people.
I
sure
don't know if he
about
picked
that.
his people.
He probably was instrumental in that too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He trying to make way for Bron.
Lil Bron.
Yeah,
That's what they say.
Well, Lil Bron, I ain't gonna talk about the young man, but they say the man ain't got no skills. So I'm just saying. I don't even know if he gonna make it.
Just going back to that picture. They are all legends, right?
Look at
They're
them.
legends
Look
of the
at
game.
them. All,
Look at
all
them
sitting
babies.
at home watching.
And they find themselves. I just think they're in a different phase of their lives.
For
now.
sure.
You
And
know,
then-
They are
aging.
too. They are aging.
Then the game just changing, right? Well, what we said earlier is the changing of the guards. It's time for the younger players to start stepping up now.
Yeah.
They gotta just move on out the way and
Yeah.
ride on
Young
off in the
players,
sunset.
They are exceptionally talented.
For sure.
Fast.
And
They
fast.
are
They are
fast.
Yeah, the
fast.
tempo
Yes.
is picked up for real.
And LeBron and Curry and Durant, they can't carry the team like they once did.
No.
They
just
can't.
Yeah, age.
Not by themselves.
So age has a lot to do with it, huh?
I think
Definitely.
so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, them darn bones hurt.
Yeah. These young boys coming in with new skills.
Man,
They just can't keep up.
they
with.
can't keep up with as much as they want to believe they can.
Yeah.
I can't see Steph though, because I used to look forward to seeing him every
Yeah.
playoffs.
And it ain't just Steph. It's Giannis now.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Harden.
Harden,
Yes.
he need to
Yeah,
go
he
sit
did.
down. I'm
He been on every
tired of
team in the
looking at
league.
that beard. I'm tired of looking
Oh,
at that
Lord,
beard.
the beard, the beard I got on your
The
nerve.
beard has gotten on my
And the
nerves.
hair is just steadily going back to the
Oh no, not receding.
Even little Kawhi out of it.
Yeah, Kawhi out of it too.
Yeah.
Man.
The rumor is they looking at the Hawks coach as one.
Oh,
I'm like, really?
well, they better
To
pick
take-
somebody.
Trey with him. I said,
Oh.
now that's what I
Okay.
heard the rumor was.
telling
I
you.
don't know.
That's
They need
it.
some support.
They
do.
do.
They need a new roster.
They need a new roster.
A new addition to the roster.
So
Yeah.
would Trey be a good fit out there in LA?
I don't know.
I don't know.
And don't think so.
You don't think so? Why?
Trey and LeBron, that's two big heads.
Two
They
big,
want-
big heads.
Yes.
And Anthony Davis.
Ooh,
We
yeah.
need
Ooh wee.
we need. He need all he can get. They can't do it like they used to.
They can't. They can't. And I don't think he have nobody but Anthony to kind of.
That's
Yeah.
about it.
That's it.
Well, we can look forward to
Next
Ant-Man,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and all of them playing right.
Yep.
Giannis, Jokic, all of them stepping up.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, so
Yep.
So a little recap of these playoffs that's going on on the East Conference. Boston, they swept Miami in that first round.
Yep.
So we're waiting to see who's Boston gonna play. In the semifinals. Indiana Pacers, they defeated the Milwaukee Bucks. Is it because Giannis wasn't there?
yes, I believe so. I believe so.
The Pacers won in Game 6, and they will be playing New York Knicks in the semifinals.
Hey,
New York. Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh my God. I don't know if y'all saw Donovan Mitchell, baby. He scored every fourth quarter point.
yes, he did. What was it?
Cleveland.
What was the
He
total?
had a total of 50
points.
points.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that boy was on fire. I mean,
was
they
on fire.
lost for some reason. The Orlando Magic came back.
Yep.
And they tied. Now they got to play Game 7. But
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell,
He turned it up.
he turned it up.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
said,
young
"I'm gonna
boy.
put the
Look,
team on my
young boy.
shoulders."
Wow.
He put the team on
He
his
did.
shoulder.
He definitely
it
did.
all.
Be messy.
What you gonna say?
Shit, LeBron has stayed in Cleveland.
Hey, LeBron said, "Let me get on out of there."
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been the same.
It wouldn't have been the same. It wouldn't have been the same.
That's it. That's it.
Our West Coast finals. Of course, we know Ant-Man. They sitting there. They ready. They getting ready to play the
Well,
Denver Nuggets.
they rested.
Baby.
Yes.
They well rested,
yeah.
getting ready to play the 2023 champs, the Nuggets. So we gonna see what's gonna happen in this game 1.
You know what they say though. Sometimes when you sit too long, you come out rusty.
Come out
Right.
rusty,
Yeah.
and that's true. I
Yeah.
think it's true.
So we
Yeah.
saying they gonna be rested, but they ain't gonna be warmed up like that other
That's
thing.
okay.
Hopefully-
They
hopefully
got
they
the
get some
best side of
treatment.
7. They got
Hopefully
the
they
best
get
side
some
of 7.
treatment. They get some
They get treatment. And
Yeah, they better be. Yeah. So we'll see how that go.
we gonna see how it go. OKC they swept New Orleans Pelicans.
Yep.
They've been sitting too for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
The Dallas Mavericks, they defeated the Clippers. Oh my God, that was a good one.
It was a good
in
one.
Game 6. So now we got OKC playing the Mavericks in the semifinals.
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay.
it.
Boo-hoo. So who going all the way?
Uh,
I think Ant-Man.
Yeah,
yeah, I was getting ready to say
Yeah, I think it's Minnesota Timberwolves here, baby. They going all the way.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Might get an upset. Tiki, who you thinking?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to give you my answer next week.
Okay.
After you see the first game, see
Yeah.
how they looking, see the matchups.
All right, well, we're going to get back with you next week, see what you think.
Because you know Tiki is the reigning champ when it
For
comes
sure.
to the
Picking on
predictions.
games.
Predictions.
That's right.
That's it.
Cool. So
All
yeah,
right.
so that's a recap of the NBA playoffs that we got going on.
All right.
We had a little preseason of the WNBA started.
Oh, my goodness. So, y'all seen that, right?
Yeah.
Caitlin came out strong, didn't she?
Sure did.
She was like, y'all talk
Fire
all
them
that
up.
trash.
Yeah.
But she was firing them up out there from that three.
She was getting mad though. Look, she was
was
getting
getting
upset
mad.
over some of them calls. She thought they should have been called fouls.
So
and
that
they
part of
wasn't.
her personality getting ready to show, huh?
Right.
They ain't show a lot of that, did they? During her college time.
She gonna get it.
Yeah, she's gonna get it.
So what about real quick that I was telling y'all about? They were upset because they didn't show Angel Reese and Cardoso on television.
Oh yeah.
I seen a lot of that on
Yeah.
Twitter and Instagram.
They're not televising the games.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were saying it's probably good because, like, just say they don't do as well.
But Angel Reese did. I think she
I know,
had-
but,
she
you
had
know,
16 points.
That's what people were saying. Like,
Yeah.
it's good not to show them just in case they don't get off to a good start.
Get off to a
and
good
then it'll
start.
discourage people from watching.
Watching them.
So,
But you can watch on the app for
yeah, on
free
the app. You can watch on the app for free.
until regular season.
And then YouTube too, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about YouTube. I know
think you-
regular.
Okay.
Regular.
Till regular season.
Yeah, regular season is $35 for the whole season
Mm-hmm.
on the app.
All right. Get the app, y'all.
Yep.
All right.
All right. We ready?
We ready.
We ready for our special guest?
Yeah. I'm excited.
We
I
hype.
don't
We
think
hype.
nobody's more excited than I am.
I know, Tiki.
You
But look,
are.
Go ahead, Tiki.
Let's get to
Let's
it.
get at it.
All
Let's
right.
get at it, Tiki.
Today we have our special guest, Miss Tynice Martin. She's an American basketball player playing overseas. A native of Atlanta, what?
Georgia.
A.
Oh, okay, G.
Yeah.
I was saying Georgia Peach.
Yes. She attended Southwest DeKalb High School between 2012 and 2014, where I got a chance to see her play. And she dominated the game throughout her high school career. And then she later transferred and graduated from Southwest Atlanta Christian Academy in 2015. Tynice was in the state finals all 4 years in high school and won the state championship once. She carried that same passion of winning and determination in her collegiate years to West Virginia University from 2015 to 2020, where she was an first team all Big 12 selection in her sophomore and junior years. She led West Virginia to the 2017 Big 12 Conference Championship while being named the tournament's most outstanding player.
Hey.
Yeah.
Tynice was drafted by the Los Angeles Sparks in 2020 to the WNBA, and she was the 35th draft pick. The NBA draft was the most watched in 16 years.
Wow.
And the second most watched in ESPN's history at the time.
That's right.
Wow.
All right, Tynice has played professionally since 2020 in Europe with premier women's basketball leagues in Ukraine, Sweden, Finland, Kosovo, Iceland, Greece, and is currently playing in San Luis, Mexico for the summer.
That's right. Awesome, baby.
I am sure her journey is filled with excitement, challenges, and plenty of unforgettable moments. Welcome to Women Talking Balls podcast, Tynice Martin. We are so thrilled to have you join us.
Welcome, Tiny.
Welcome, Tiny.
All right. So we're going to start off. How you going to do it, Tiki? What you want to do since you're so excited?
Oh, okay.
Since you're so excited.
I'm so excited.
Well, we all are excited, but you're the most
Yeah.
excited.
Tynice, just kind of give us a brief overview about you.
Well, yeah, my name is Tynice. They call me Ty. I really don't know what to say. I mean, I've been traveling the world all my life. I'm living out my dream. I'm having fun. I'm finding myself.
Good
Yeah.
deal.
Awesome.
Okay, so what want to start? Want to start with a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So
First of all, I'm sorry. Let's talk about what y'all was talking about, LeBron.
yeah. What you got to say about that?
So, as a player that is expected to do a lot, I feel like if I had the opportunity or the resources to put whoever I wanted around me to help me succeed, I would, like, I understand where LeBron is coming from. A lot of people don't, because it's hard to lead a team and to lead people when it's team oriented, right?
Right.
So LeBron can only do so much.
Right.
So when you look at LeBron, you think like, oh yeah, it's easy for him to go out and score 30 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. But also you have to have people on your team who have the same goal. Right. And that's from the coaching staff to the managers to the players to the practice players. Like, if we're not on the same page, it's not going to work. So people look at LeBron like, oh, why is he making these changes all the time? It's because of him. Like he knows what he can bring to the table, but he also needs people surrounding him doing the same. But I think people come to LeBron wanting a ring, not understanding how much effort that comes with that.
Yeah.
Like LeBron can't give you a ring. Like you have to come and put in as much effort and as much work as he does. You have to have the same work ethic. You have to have, like, it all has to be the same. Right. So I condone it. Like, if I can, like, okay, yeah, coach, you out. Coach. Oh, you point guard, you're not doing it. Okay, next point guard. Like, if I could move the pieces around me to make my life easier,
right?
I would do that too. A lot of people outside looking in don't understand that, because they're like, oh, he's a crybaby. Oh, he's
yeah, I believe that.
Complaining about that. He is. That he is. But also, you have to understand from a winner's perspective. Like, I'm trying to win, so I'm going to pick everybody who I think can help me win in that that sense. Not my friends, not my family. Like, I'm going to pick people who can win and who can get me to what I need.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to start that off.
But doesn't it have to be? But doesn't it have to be? It still has to be a good fit, though. I mean, what if everybody is dominating and you're gonna have those people that try to be the showboats? So I think you still need some players around you that's gonna kind of lift you up or fit into your scheme of how you plan.
That's okay with being a support system, is what you're saying.
Right. Yeah.
They okay with being that number 2 support and don't have to have the limelight and don't have to be that person.
Need to hold their own.
Right? Again, it goes back to he needs some support. He
needs some support
because he can't carry it like he used to.
But does that do that make the other? Do you think that get the other players like this feeling that he has this superiority complex, like he better than everybody? They okay?
Yeah, they should already know that come into play with him.
Yeah.
Right. Like you would be surprised how many people will want to play with LeBron, Steph Curry, and like how many people just want to be on the same team in the same gym as them. So I think it's important to have role players that support you, but also like look at Team USA. It's 12 of them that's doing the same thing. They all are starting on their team and they come together and they're playing the best people in the world.
That makes sense.
Like in the world. So it's doable, but you know, when it comes to the NBA and us,
you're right about that.
Yeah, we always have something to show. We always want to be the light.
That's
because
true.
all of us came from the bottom. So
well, they said get it out the mud. We done got it out the mud.
And I think it has a lot to do with him being at the end of his career. He's able to make these, selections because they want him to stay in LA, right? Because he has an opportunity to go somewhere else and go out.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. He's waiting for his son. We waiting for that.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's gonna happen. I know he's tired. I know he's tired.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna start talking about Tynice.
It's about Tynice today. That's it. So I'll start if you don't mind. You want to start?
I was gonna piggyback off of what she was kind of saying.
Okay,
with LeBron and all of that. So piggybacking off that, what do you see a challenge facing women athletes now in the league?
The same thing that you guys were talking about as far as like the games being televised, I think is getting better as far as the marketing and the media presence. However, it's an imbalance. Like Indiana, yes, they have Caitlin Clark, they have all these power sources coming out of college, these NIL deal people coming out of college. So it's going to be hard to really like balance that within the WNBA, I think. Like you guys were saying, Indiana was on TV and Chicago Sky wasn't.
Right.
Regardless of the names, I feel like everybody should have that opportunity.
Yes.
Because you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that on the men's side.
No.
If the NBA is playing, like y'all gonna make time to, okay, this game starts at 7. Even if you offset it, like, okay, 7, 8, like, okay, you can watch both games at the same time, but there's no way that I should be able to watch this game and I can't watch this game at all.
Exactly.
That's
That
right.
doesn't make any sense to me.
Especially not your home team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, kind of going off of that, I think this is appropriate at this time. What is the difference to you between the international basketball versus playing in the States?
Well, given my lack of, I haven't played in the States yet, so I can't really answer that question in detail as I would like to.
Okay.
So what I've heard is the money is completely different. Obviously, it's a longer season over here, 6 to 8, 9 months sometimes. We make more money over here, but because of all the NIL deals, all the steps that they're trying to do in the WNBA, they're really trying to like keep players in the WNBA to the point where they're fining. Yeah, they will fine you for being late to training camps. Wow. Like WNBA training camps, yeah. So if I'm still over here and I need to go to a training camp in April, but I have championship games over here, they will fine me for being late. So they're really trying to like draw a very thick line between overseas and WNBA. They're trying to expand teams. I heard a lot of people are trying to invest in teams and stuff.
Right.
It's going to take some years for that to happen. That costs millions of dollars and tons of resources. But it's just different. You know, you go every year or every 3 or 4 months, you're in a different country, you're in a different culture. It's you're lonely, you're by yourself, you know, you're missing out a lot. Like it's like college times 10.
Wow.
I went to West Virginia. I went to West Virginia, which is 10 hours away from Atlanta. So I started early because I saw my vision. I knew I wanted to be overseas.
Okay.
So I was starting to pull away from my family a little early because I'm like, okay, if I'm going to be traveling, I need to get used to being by myself.
That's smart. That's smart.
It's bittersweet. You know, people didn't understand why I chose West Virginia. I didn't understand why I chose West Virginia. But it worked out. It's pretty cool being able to just get up and go and kind of like just step into somebody else's world for a couple of months. Learn the language. I'm learning Spanish now. I learned Greek when I was in Greece. Like I learned Icelandic, which was hard. Like you know.
That's what I was going to ask you. What was the biggest challenge in the locations where you went?
I think just understanding the cultural differences, the things that we do that we think is normalized is not in other countries, and I had to let go of my ego being in these other countries. So that was a tough pill to swallow.
You have to leave the United States in the United States when you travel.
Correct, because we think we're so superior, right? As Americans. But when we get to other countries, like I can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm American. Right. That doesn't fly over here. Yeah. So I have to like understand, like, okay, maybe saying thank you is inappropriate sometimes. Saying bless you.
Yep.
Like, it's like little things like that. Like when you go to China, you're not supposed to finish your food. It's rude. Yeah. Because they think that they didn't feed you enough. Like it's just little things that you wouldn't think of that it's rude. You know, like people staring. You know, it's rude to us, but it's normal to them. So it's just different things that I really had to get used to. That I was just so upset about to begin with because I wasn't used to it. I'm not used to somebody just staring at me in my face out of pure ignorance.
What you looking at?
I'm not used to being foreign. Right. Exactly. I'm not used to being foreign. I'm not used to like, walking around like and everybody's like, oh my God, like
Right.
in awe.
And then you were probably super tall in China too. They probably was like, man.
Exactly. Exactly. And usually we're tall everywhere. Like no matter where we go, we're usually tall. And obviously because of our physique, you can tell that we are some type of athlete. So people have all these questions, but you have some people that have never left the country at all. So they are literally completely ignorant to colored people all around the world.
Right.
But we have to understand that as foreigners, like I don't take it personal anymore. I try to educate them.
That's
as
good.
Much as I can.
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
So it's been a ride. I would say the least.
Yeah.
So you adjusted, you acclimated pretty well, is what you're saying, considering what was going on, right?
Correct.
So who are the?
Like I said, I started early. I got away from ATL real quick. I thought like, okay, well, if I'm going to be traveling the world, I need to be diverse. I have to, get out of the hood, get out of ATL. I got to get
And West Virginia was a
around
great
other
place
people.
to go.
Right.
For sure.
So
Internationally, like, what are the notable teams there?
in Mexico or
In Mexico or in Mexico.
Or just in
Would we
general?
know?
Or just in general.
Will we know them though? Will we know?
Of all the, I know, right? We wouldn't really.
I
But-
know. We,
Of all the teams that you've played for, which ones you think are the most notable?
I would say Greece. Greece is a very good league. Yeah. Out of all of them, I would say Greece.
Yeah, because you hear Greece a lot, like in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Like when I watched that
Exactly.
Summer Olympics in the basketball, I remember Greece probably more than any of the other countries, to be honest.
yep.
So was
Yeah.
Greece also your favorite country?
And because
to-
Giannis,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, Giannis, like he makes sure to put Greece on the map, especially
Yes.
because he's an active player in the NBA. You know, he makes sure to put Greece on the map. So I would definitely say Greece for me.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite country as well to travel to?
I would say yes. They were very. It was nice. I love Mexico too. I just got here a week ago, so I'm still figuring that out. But as far as the places I've been for extended periods of time, Greece is definitely that place. I think the people, they were very genuine. I felt very appreciated. It was good on and off the court. I had, fun on the court and then off the court. There were a lot of teams in Athens, so it was easy to get access to other Americans. I wasn't too far
good
away.
deal. Good deal.
Yeah, so and usually that doesn't happen in other countries. Usually we're so spaced out and far away. Like right now, I think I'm at minimum 2 hours away from everybody.
Oh, wow.
So even if I wanted to go watch a game or something, like it's a whole day travel. So that was cool. I really appreciated my time in Greece. I felt like I really needed what they offered me at the time. It made me happy. So
Good deal. So let's take a moment. We're gonna share the sponsorship again. So this episode is sponsored by Forever and Company. Their mission is providing timeless fashion. Forever and Company allows everyday versatility by merging classic feels and sporty apparel. Through exclusivity, they're going to change the face of loyalty because family is forever. So if you want to check out their apparel, you can find them on Twitter at Forever Co and Instagram and TikTok at forever.co. All right. So that's the sponsorship, y'all. Okay.
Okay.
Tynice, I might
Can I
have
ask y'all a question?
I might have an ignorant question.
Oh, no questions are ignorant.
I
No
know.
questions are ignorant.
At all.
How do you even get started with a professional career overseas? Do you have an agent? How does that even come about? Does it start in college? How did somebody see you? How did it start?
That's a good question, Belada.
Yeah, it is a good question. It can start different ways. You have people on different paths. Mine started, when I was in college. I had an agent out of college because I got drafted, so I needed an agent. It didn't work out because 2020 was a rough year for everyone.
Right.
So after that, my career started in 2021. December, late December. So I had an agent that would go out and find me gigs like now. So now I have two agents. I have an American agent and I have a European agent. So
Gotcha.
he works over here. He gives me deals over here. He gives it to my American agent, and then we talk. So pretty much, I have a person who works for me for free until I get a gig, and then he gets a percentage. The club pays him a percentage of whatever I get. So yeah, that's pretty much how that goes. But anybody can have an agent. You don't have to be a caliber player. You don't really have to, you can go and get an agent anytime. Now, whether you or that agent gets paid is based on you and, your skill set and all that. But
Got you.
People have different paths. Some people go to college. Some people don't go to college and still go overseas. It's very different, especially now that they got these deals. You have some players that skip college and go to G League and then go to the NBA.
Yeah.
Like it's so much to do now. Like it's insane.
So I'm thinking about getting back in shape, get my skills back up.
So
Back in the day, I had a good three.
And looking at the minimums, like China minimum is 2 million. Turkey
Okay, yeah, I'm getting ready to get back in shape, bud, and get me an agent.
Look, I was about to ask you, do you want to come back to play in the WNBA? But
I don't look like it.
Do you?
Yes,
Really?
That's always been a dream. It's
Okay.
just been difficult after 2020 because obviously you have all these other classes coming in. And since I've graduated, it's been different. It's been completely different. I didn't get to profit off of NIL deals or any of that of my likeness at all. And that was just 4 years ago.
Right.
That was just literally 4 years ago. And it's bittersweet because I'm excited that we're evolving, but also I'm just like, dang, I missed out on that.
Yeah.
Like, imagine graduating at 22 and having $1 million in your account.
Man,
and I had to work and get a job. What? Are you serious?
Right.
You can contribute it to being a pioneer, that you paved the way.
Hey,
for
that's a
others.
good way of looking at it.
Yeah.
All right. So, my question would be, what would be your best advice you can give young, upcoming girl basketball players, like to give them a little encouragement to be in the position you in?
I would say stay consistent. Be true to yourself. I think a lot of people look at this lifestyle and think that it's cool, which it is. But in order to get to the places that I am overseas and in the WNBA, you really have to be true to yourself and realistic. I think a lot of people just like to say that, oh, I play ball or I play basketball just because it comes with money or it comes with a certain look. But your words have to match your work ethic.
That's right.
And I think something that today's kids don't understand. A lot of people say, oh yeah, I want to be in the NBA, I want to be in the WNBA. But then when they start saying, okay, well, yeah, you got to get up at 4 o'clock. Yeah, you're practicing 3 times a day. Yeah, you're going to run 3 miles in,
Right.
10 minutes. Like, some crazy stuff like, and they look at you like, what? Like, yes, this is what it takes to get to where you want to go. But it's like, you asked for this, but when you got it, it's like, you don't know what to do with it. So I would just say be consistent, be realistic with yourself, and just stay the course.
Yeah.
Everybody's path doesn't look the same. It's not going to be a direct shot. I thought my path was going to be a direct shot, and it's not. I'm still trying to get to the WNBA, whether that's now at 27 or at 30. I feel like I'll still have my shot. Who knows when that will be? It'll be ideal for me to college, WNBA, overseas, but it doesn't happen like that sometimes. Some people get hurt, tear the ACL, they're out for a year, have to get back and got to grind back. So really, you have to stay consistent and be real with yourself.
Yeah, that's it. That consistency is key.
Exactly. What about
For
this
sure.
public image now? How the female athletes now with the eyelashes and the long hair weave
And the nails. How they play with those nails?
I don't know. You know what? I used to have teammates that have the nails and stuff, and I'm like, how are your nails right here? And you shooting the ball, you catching it. But
Right.
then when the nail break, you like, well done, girl.
Yeah, mess up your whole concentration because that hurts.
Like, I understand, wanting to be pretty and all that stuff, but it's a fine line.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like the nails, like you the eyelashes and the makeup, all right. But the nails, you have to use your hands.
Right.
Yeah, it's the
Right.
mechanics. Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
I just
Because
don't
they definitely
understand.
looking
But-
different.
Yes.
The color
But they
weave
say-
and all of that. It's just
Yeah,
not
but
looking
they
like it
say,
used to
hey,
look.
You look good, feel good, play good.
I guess so.
They take that literally, I guess.
Right.
Well, you know, we still pushing the modeling career for you too. So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
trying to get there.
I know.
I'm trying to get there.
I know.
I want to.
Hey.
Lately, I'm
Yeah.
serious. I want to get there. I want to make my portfolio and all that. I'm still trying to figure out how to get my feet wet. I don't know.
Yeah.
My schedule is so unpredictable. Like I was in the A for a week and a half. Next thing you know, I got a call. 2 days later, I'm in Mexico.
Wow.
So it's very unpredictable. And the same thing happened in December. I got cut from my Iceland team, and a week later, I was in Greece.
Wow.
Like, I never know what's going to happen. Just like today, after practice, they're like, "Oh yeah, we're going to get treatment." That took 2 hours. Now I'm rushing to get back to you guys.
Right.
I never know.
Right.
So
It'll
I
come.
wanna
It'll
get
come.
in-
It'll come when
Yeah.
it's time to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a question, y'all.
Go ahead.
So you played in Kyiv in 2001 in Ukraine, and now looking at the devastation going on over there right now, and with Russia and Putin, how do you feel about that situation over there? And do you have any friends that were affected by it?
Wow, that it was very bittersweet. The fact that I was there a year prior to all that happening, and to think about that, and it was literally to the date, a year.
Wow.
Like it really made me sad because it was in Kyiv where I was.
Right.
Like the gym that I
Exactly.
practiced in, the gym that we played in was affected. Like everybody was affected. I didn't know anybody out there other than the team that I played for, and maybe a couple people that was on other teams, but we weren't there. So it really made me sad that they went through that. Obviously, I'm grateful that I didn't have to
Right.
endure none of that pain, but it was just like it was like a wow, what
I'm sure.
it's weird to think about because I don't even know what I would have done.
Right.
I really don't. Like, and that's not the first time that I've dodged a bullet. I've dodged a bullet in Kyiv. I've dodged a bullet in Iceland. They had earthquakes and volcanoes this past year.
Wow.
Like it's been a lot going on. Like everywhere I've been, it's just like wow. But that one really hit home. That really kind of broke my heart because that was my first gig. Like that was my first overseas contract.
Yeah.
So that was, a very special time for me, those 3 months to go over there in Kyiv and, kind of make my debut. But to hear that they went through that, it really put a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, I'm sure.
A little bit off
Yeah.
the subject. Did you experience the Northern Lights in Iceland?
I did. Oh my God. I don't know how to explain it. When you try to take a picture of it, it's like you can't even like take a picture of it. It looks, I don't even know how to explain it. Like it's like you see it and you think somebody's like sprinkling or drawing in the sky, and it's just
Wow.
like it looks like mist and like green mist
Wow.
up in the sky, and it's just like. What is it? Sometimes it turns purple. Sometimes it's like a big line, and then you got like I don't know. It looked like a.
What you said?
a
Do your
genie.
thing, God. Do your thing, God.
Yes. Like it looked like a genie, like was flying around or something. Like it was weird, but it was. I experienced it once, and I'm so happy that I got to do that.
Good.
It
All
was so
right.
nice.
So, what do you consider to be one of the defining moments of your basketball career?
Good and bad, or just good?
It's whichever one you want to tell us about, but good and bad would be great. Because we got to take the good with the bad, right?
I would say my sophomore year was both good and bad. Winning the championship, first being on the bubble before getting to the championship, having to win a championship in order to get to the NCAAs. That was very big. That was a very big stage. Beating Baylor,
Yeah.
we're one of the teams that can say, West Virginia beat Baylor this year, so that was pretty cool. But then on the backside of that, a couple of months later, I went to USA basketball in Colorado, broke my foot. And that was kind of like the start of bad luck for me. I don't think I didn't recover until years and years later.
Wow.
It took me a while to recover. And that was on and off the court. I think spiritually I was just completely just shot. I didn't really recover, not just physically, but spiritually, emotionally. I don't think I ever recovered. And I think I took the people around me at the time for granted because I was just so in my head about my injury that I couldn't focus on anything else. And that stuck with me for years and years, even in my professional career. Like it stuck with me until I would say maybe a year ago. I was able to like release some things that I had to realize by myself, hard realizations. And being overseas, all you have is time to think. So it's good and bad, but I think 2017 was a very good year, and then it went bad. I think that was 2017 was the defining year of my.
But it was some good lessons learned though through that, right? It was some good lessons learned. Yeah. Good deal.
So speaking of foot injuries, what you think about Candace Parker retiring? And she was like, that foot surgery, she was like, she didn't want to play anymore in pain. So
Man. But you got to understand, Candace has been, every year she has a surgery. Every year.
Oh,
she's
wow.
had like what, 10? She's had like 10 surgeries. She's had 10 surgeries. So for her to have gotten this far, I'm happy for her. I know it was a very big decision for her to be like, you know what, I got to hang it up. You know, because everybody wants to play forever, right? Like nobody wants to sit there. Nobody wants to look at themselves and be like, okay, I can't play basketball anymore. I can't do this, or I don't want to.
Right.
So I'm happy for her. That was a big blow in women's basketball. She was one of the first, you know, to dunk. Her accolades are through the roof.
Right.
So, but it puts a smile on my heart because obviously, like, you know, it takes a strong individual to understand, like, okay, look, this isn't for me anymore. I have to move on with my life. I have a daughter. I'm a wife now. I have to, you know, this is the next part of my life. And I think us as athletes, we struggle with that because that's our identity, right? Like, since she's been 5 years old, she's been holding the basketball. Now she's hanging that up to be a wife and to be an entrepreneur. And, you know, it's different, but I applaud her for that. That was deep.
For sure. Hey, way to go, Candace!
Can I piggyback on that? How do you balance your personal career with your personal life?
It's tough. It is tough. Like this is one of the things that I don't think I regret, but if I had to go back and pray for it again, I would pray for it in a different way. Because this is what I pray for. I pray to be overseas, but it comes with loneliness. It comes with being misunderstood. It comes with, you know, being distant, missing out on everything, birthdays, celebrations, proms, like, and it doesn't seem that bad until, you know, you go back home and your nieces used to be kids, but now they're like this. And you miss the whole thing. Like, you know, even partners, you can't really talk to a lot of people because a lot of people don't like the fact that you're overseas for 6, 7, 8 months. Or they don't like that your schedule's unpredictable. Like, I talk to people and they're like, dang, like I will be on the couch and I'm like, yep, I gotta go to Mexico in 2 days. And they're like, what? Like, what do you mean? I'm like, this is my job. This is what I told you. I told you that I float. Right. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't get that. And that's kind of, it's bittersweet because I'm living my dream, but also a lot of people can't live it with me. So it's a hard balance. I'm still trying to find that balance, but I'm still young though, so I'm having fun.
That's it. You got plenty of time.
Do you think you would ever like live overseas permanently?
For sure. I've always thought about investing, maybe having an Airbnb over here sometimes or whatever. I am working on my dual citizenship.
She's talking about get one in Panama because that's what
That's
she
what I'm going
wanted.
in 3 years.
Yeah, it's a lot of nice places. Like in Greece, I would definitely get a house in Greece for sure, no doubt. In Mexico, I would definitely get a house in Mexico. Like, I would definitely invest in these places. It's just a little bit different because you have to be a resident. You have to have paperwork. You have to get a green card and a visa and all this stuff. You have to at least be in Greece for 5 years or come back for 5 years. It's just a lot that you have to go through. But for sure, I would definitely live in Greece. I would love to live in Greece. I would love to live in Sweden. Iceland was pretty, but it's cold. Oh my God.
I'm sure.
I don't miss that cold. I was pale because it was so cold.
Wow. Yeah. Well, let's on a lighter note. On a lighter note, so with all of this that you have to do, and you're saying you're so unpredictable, you know, your schedule's so unpredictable, do you happen to have any hobbies or interests that you do outside of your sports career?
Yes, I love to skate. I roller skate, go to Cascade.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I love to skate. I referee. So I am an official. I think that's going to be the next career that I pursue. I love it's I'm still part of the game, but on the other side. And I have fun when I get back home. All I do is skate and I referee every weekend. And I enjoy the connections that I have. I enjoy networking with other people. It's a part-time, full-time job, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And they get a lot of money. Like the referees in the NBA finals, imagine them getting 10, 15, 20K a game.
Wow.
A game. So that's where I'm trying to go. Like,
that was my question. Were you gonna stay in the basketball arena, coaching, refereeing? But you just answered it. You don't see yourself coaching.
I don't think I can coach. I can't do it. I can't. And maybe it's because I'm still a player and I still got that fire in me that I can't. I just don't see it right now. But
yeah,
go ahead,
Tynice. What are the coaching styles like? Are they different with different teams there? Is the competition level different? And what's the fan culture like?
No fans.
No fans.
Okay.
No fans.
No fans. None.
No, we have great fans actually. In Mexico, great fans. In Greece, we didn't really have that many fans. But Mexico, they are diehard fans. They will come out and they will celebrate you.
They just like to celebrate in Mexico.
Period.
Yes, they love it.
Oh, you got Cinco de Mayo tomorrow. The fans out here are great. Like the people in general, they're genuine people. They work hard. And yeah, I like them.
Good deal. All right, so we're gonna try to get this sponsorship in one more time before we have to close out. But the sponsorship is Forever and Company. Their mission is providing timeless fashion. Forever and Company allows everyday versatility by merging classic feels and sporty apparel. Through exclusivity, they are going to change the face of loyalty because family is forever. So if you want to check out their apparel, you can find them on Twitter at Forever Co, Instagram and TikTok at forever.co. All right. Yeah, so is it anything else, Miss Tiki?
Final question.
Final question.
Yeah, I want to stay on forever.
Well, we can't stay on forever, baby. We can't stay on forever. Well,
Anybody else got something?
Well, we
My only question I had was, what was like pregame? What's like your pregame routine? Like what you do to get ready for the game?
My pregame routine, I eat. Obviously, I do a little bit of yoga. I listen to my music. Sometimes I listen or I look at my highlights so I can get in that mode again. I'm like, oh, that was a move. Okay, bet. Sometimes I look at other people's highlights. I try to chill as much as possible because I be hyped. Like I love game day. I be hyped. I be just thinking like, oh yeah, I'm about to cross this.
That's right.
Yeah. So I really have it to calm down sometimes to save my energy. But yeah, I get up. I eat. I watch my TV or I watch my highlights. I do my yoga, and then by that time it's time to go to the gym.
Good
So,
deal.
So nothing special.
so what artists you listening to? Who you listening
Who
to?
on your playlist?
Oh, you going through?
Now it depends. Now sometimes if I'm too hyped and I gotta bring it back down, like sometimes I gotta listen to.
I want the hype. Who hype you up?
You already know Future. You already know what's on the radio. I gotta listen to all them. So yeah, cause it don't take much. I'm already hyped. So I'm like I gotta chill out. Like I gotta chill.
Yeah.
Cause I got a whole hour before the game, and then I got the game. Like so I be having to chill out sometimes. But yeah, Future is number one for sure.
I know that's
gotta
right.
go take off.
Right.
I got a lot of people. It's Drake sometimes. He get on my nerves, but sometimes.
Oh no, Drake in a little battle right now.
he in some heat. He is not.
Yeah, they said light skinned men on the attack because Drake ain't got him out there looking good.
You need to add Bobby.
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown.
She said Bobby Brown.
Like, what?
I don't know about that ass. Yeah, that's the wrong generation, baby. We got to give us something else. All right, good deal. So, anything else before we try to wrap this thing up? Anything? No? All right, so we want to say thank you so much, Tynice, for joining us. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
We appreciate the fact that you have graced us with your presence and the knowledge and all the feedback you gave us. So that was awesome. We appreciate you for that. So, best of luck.
Yes.
We wish you, much success in your endeavors.
Take a trip to Mexico.
Yeah, we might have to go on down to come on down there. And,
Yeah.
will they let us? We can
Yeah.
watch you now, right?
Yeah.
Say they have fans,
I
so we
have a
can go
link
and
to
watch.
YouTube, so I'll send it for sure.
Good deal. So, all right. So, thanks again, Tynice. We appreciate you.
Yeah, enjoy those
Thank you guys for
countries.
having me.
It's no
Until next
problem. No
time.
problem.
Thank
all right.
you so
Yes.
much.
Good deal.
Stay
Thank you,
healthy.
Tynice.
Yes.
All right.
Bye.
So,
Bye-bye.
all right. That was great, y'all.
Awesome.
That
Oh my
was
God, I
awesome.
love it.
Awesome. So,
I love it.
listen.
I love it.
Thank everybody for joining us today. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. Like I said, we want to give a special thanks to Tynice. That was awesome. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. We are here at Status Network in the
A.
and 404.
In the 404.
We're in the 404 live every Monday at 6 p.m. We're live on Facebook and YouTube, and you can follow us on Instagram, Women Talking Balls. All right. So make sure you share, follow, and subscribe to our platforms on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Right. So you can be notified when we go live. All right.
Reach that goal.
We're trying to reach that goal of 700 followers. So please go out and share our podcast and have all your friends and family like our platforms. All right. So thank you again for joining us. We appreciate you. And tune in next Monday for another great episode.
Yes.
All right. So as we always do at the end of the episode, we are Women Talking Balls.